I drove 69 hours and 13 minutes. Actually, I was on the Uber app for 69 hours and 13 minutes. So I didn't actually drive 69 hours, but close enough, you get the drift. In this video, I'm going to be talking about the fact that I was online for 69 hours and 13 minutes this week and kind of what I did and how it turned out for me. To give you a hint, I made $1,700, and this does includes promotions and tips, but we're going to talk about it in this particular video. As a matter of fact, the three things I'm going to talk about as well is consistency, flexibility, and routines. That's how I got through this week of being online for 69 hours and 13 minutes, making $1,700. But hey, if you're new to this channel, my name is Duane, and on this channel, I talk about tips and tricks and ways to be successful driving Uber. So be sure to subscribe and click the notification bell so you don't miss a thing. Okay, so my journey started driving Uber was back in January of 2021. So I've been driving for a little over 2 years, almost 3 years at this point at the making of this video. Now, I will say that when I started back in 2021, there were better bonuses. Of course, it was Rona season and Uber was trying to get more people to get back into driving Uber. So of course there were better offers. However, in this video, I want to talk to you guys and show you guys that number one, when it comes to driving Uber, if you want to be successful, you have to be consistent. Okay, so once again, I'm talking about consistency, flexibility, and routines. And I'm going to show you guys exactly that. As a matter of fact, I have a screen recording going right here on my iPhone. And you guys can see for this week, this is the week of October 23rd to the 30th. I'm also going to be showing you on my Apple Watch or Apple Workout from the same exact time in the same week as well. So you can see I made $1,706 on Uber. I was logged in. I've been on the app for 69 hours and 13 minutes. I completed 113 trips. Now, being online for 69 hours and 13 minutes doesn't mean that I drove that entire time. Obviously, you can be online and be waiting for a ride and it still counts, right? Just like driving to a rider before you pick them up still counts as online. You're not really making money when you're driving to them per se, because most people think of making money as when you pick them up and drop them off. But all of it should be calculated because all of it is your time. If it takes me 8 minutes to get to a customer and 12 minutes to drop them off, that's 20 minutes. And that's best case scenario if they're ready to go, if it takes 8 minutes and if it actually takes 12 minutes to drop them off. So these are things to keep in mind. Okay. So as you can see, I want to show you guys what took place every single day. So as you can see on Monday on the app, I made $266. I was online for 9 hours, 36 minutes. I did 15 trips. Okay. On that particular day at the bottom of the screen, I got $20 in tips. Okay. So 15 rides, $20 in tips. That was probably like 4 or 5 people that tipped me out of the 15 rides. This happens. Okay. You win with Uber by being consistent.
Message.
Which obviously I want to talk about consistency, flexibility, and routines. Okay. So you win by being consistent. So you see Monday, that was Monday. Tuesday, which normally in Houston is traditionally slow. Every Tuesday is not the same, but it's kind of slow for the most part. I was online for the same 9 hours, 22 minutes this time, and I made $178. I did 14 trips and I got a $1 tip. Out of 14 trips, I got 1 tip, and that was for $1. So there's a huge difference between Monday and Tuesday. Not so much on the trips. I did 15 trips on Monday, and I made, once again, $266. Okay. Did 14 trips on Tuesday, and I made $178. Okay. Wednesday, I'm on the app Wednesday for 6 hours and 52 minutes. I completed 9 trips, and I made $158. On Wednesday, I received $16.65 in tips. Okay. Most of these days, actually all of these days this week, I think, especially Monday through Friday, I started at 4 o'clock. Okay. Thursday, I completed 14 trips. I was online for 12 hours and 36 minutes. 14 trips on Thursday. I made $264. Keep in mind, I did 14 trips on Tuesday and I made $178. On Thursday, I received in tips at the bottom of the screen, $33.59. Okay, that's pretty good. On Tuesday, I got $1. Friday. So Friday, I made $334. I was online for 12 hours and 28 minutes. I did 18 trips. As you can see at the bottom of the screen, I made $59 in tips. I got $6 in promotions. It was probably like receive $3 for being in this particular zone at this particular time. So that's what the $6 in promotions was. I've completed 2 trips, so I probably got $3 for each. So yeah, this is a pretty good day, right? 12 hours, 28 minutes, $334. Of course, a lot of that was tips, okay? The next day, Saturday, as you can see, I was online for 11 hours and 50 minutes. I did 30 trips. Now, I did a lot of trips on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday because there was a promotion. If I completed 60 trips, I think I'd get $115. And we'll see that in just a minute, okay? So that was 11 hours, 50 minutes. I made $257. I completed 30 trips, okay? On Saturday, tips wise, I got $34.41. And then on Sunday, I was online for 6 hours, 25 minutes. I did 13 trips. And Sunday's a little misleading because as you can see, when it has the breakdown, I made $124, right? And then for the promotions, I made $115. So this particular promotion was when I complete 50 trips, I got X amount of dollars. I think it was like $60. And then when I completed another 10, right, I got $55 or something like that. But the total was $115. So from Friday 4 a.m. to Monday morning at 4 a.m., they had a promotion. And the promotion was if I completed all 60 trips, I would get $115. So that's why you see under promotion, I got $115. The total for Sunday says $246, but I really earned a lot of that $246 from the driving that I did Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, which was to complete the 60 trips. Completing 60 trips can be very tricky because if you're not in an area where there are a lot of short trips, it's going to be very hard. I don't like doing short trips because obviously short trips mean less money, but when they do have a promotion, I do like to take advantage of it. So that's what happened this particular week. If I can go ahead and show you guys that real quickly again. So for the entire week, I completed 113 trips and I was on the Uber driver app for 69 hours and 13 minutes. At the very bottom, you can see I received $173 in tips, which is pretty awesome. I can't really complain. At the same time that I was doing this, because once again, most of my trips start at 4 a.m. I'll click on all activities here and I will scroll and show you guys. Let's go far back here. Let's see if I get to the beginning of the week. And I'll show you guys that basically I started at 4 a.m. for all of my trips. This is Friday. Oh, Lord, it's going to take a while. So maybe I won't show you guys. But I did start at 4 a.m. all of the days for the most part. Let me show you guys here. So you can see my first trip right here on Wednesday was 4:05 a.m. Okay, my last trip on Tuesday at the bottom was 2:40. But just trust me when I said I started at 4 a.m. Like, I don't like to drive at night. It's just not my thing. But you definitely have to be flexible. And part of being flexible, which once again, I'm talking about consistency, flexible, and routine. Part of being flexible is sometimes you do have to drive at times that you don't want to drive. But for me personally, I try to establish a routine. And my routine normally is I go to the gym when Uber slows down. And this normally happens 10, 11 o'clock every single day. Of course, some days are more aggressive than others, but I want to show you guys what I do during that time. So once again, this is my workout deal on my Apple, whatever. And so you can see Monday the 23rd, right? So we're looking at the same exact week. We're looking at the 23rd through the 30th. And as you can see, on Monday, I exercised, right? I did an elliptical exercise at the bottom of the screen. On Tuesday, what did I do? I exercised and I did an elliptical workout at the bottom of the screen. On Wednesday, what did I do? I exercised. I did an elliptical workout. On Thursday, I didn't do much of anything. I tried to do an elliptical workout. I tried to do an indoor cycle workout. I wasn't feeling it and I left, and that's okay. But I tried to. On Friday, you can see what did I do? I exercised. I did an elliptical workout and I did a walking on Friday. And then on Saturday, same thing. What did I do? I did an elliptical workout, and then I did walking. And then Sunday, what did I do? I did an elliptical workout and an indoor cycling. Now, the reason why I'm showing you guys that is because I want to show you guys the fact that I do have a routine. And with Uber, you got to be hyper focused because it's very easy to like give up when it slows down. Because when you're sitting in your car and you're waiting 20 minutes, you're questioning like, what are you doing? Like, this is crazy, because you're not doing anything. You're not getting paid for that. A lot of people can get bogged down by trying to like, what did I make per hour driving Uber? And you got to take that with a grain of salt, because what I like about Uber is the fact that I can go out and work a lot if I so choose. Like you guys can see, I was online for 69 hours and 13 minutes, but it paid off $1,700 this week. Okay. The cool thing about Uber is you get paid weekly. Now, the verdict is still out if it's worth it or not, but I like the ability to control the fact that if I need to make a substantial amount of money for that particular week, I can hustle. I don't have any excuses. I can get out there and get it done. I do love that you can't beat that. That's just a no-brainer as far as I'm concerned. And one of the things that I absolutely love about driving Uber. So when it comes to driving, number one, you have to be consistent. Okay. You got to try to figure out some kind of schedule, and it may take a while to figure out a schedule because it can be tricky. If you're chasing money, because you probably will be in the beginning, you'll be excited, because I was, and it was easy. It can be tricky, but if you're very strong mentally, you can figure out how to make Uber work and make it work for you. Okay. But if you sit there and try to do a traditional 9 to 5, it may not necessarily go the way you want it to. But like most things, expertise and experience does come with time. Now, I'm not saying that if you do the time, you're going to get both expertise and experience, because expertise is something totally different than experience, obviously. But if you do the time and you pay attention, like most things in life, you'll learn, and you learn how to be efficient because you're paying attention and you care and you're deliberate with your actions. Okay. But I wanted to share the video talking about what happened when I drove 69 hours, or when I was online for 69 hours and 13 minutes. Of course, making $1,700 in 1 week is always a good thing. And living here in Houston, it's pretty good. If I was somewhere else, it would be more money. But if I were somewhere else, it would cost more to live in that place. So it's fine. All right. That's going to be it for this video. Once again, my name is Duane. I approve this video. Be sure to give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. All right. Thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Until next time, take care and be blessed. Peace.